everybody, welcome to CricMax product video. Today we're going to talk about Slazenger's V1200 Hex range. The bat we are talking about, V1200, has a very unique shape, profile, handle type, right? And it comes in all grade of willow. The specific one that I'm reviewing today is a G2, right? So the way the naming convention goes, it's going to be Slazenger's V1200 G2, right? That's what we're going to review today. It comes, like I said, it comes in all sorts of willows. It can cater, this particular range of profile can cater to any level of cricketer, but this one is a nice entry level. I would say those who are transitioning from club to pro level, this is probably a nice willow you would want to consider. Alright, so this grade 2 English willow bat comes with a few things in terms of the advantages, but let's first orient you guys from the balance, weight and ping perspective, right? These three we consider are very important aspects of bat buying process, right? So let's talk first about balance, right? So when you look at the willow, right, and you see how the weight is distributed evenly throughout the profile, nowadays there are many designs which are very heavy here but not so much here. I think the thing I like about this willow is that the profile is very even, right? The balance, as you would see, and the weight is evenly distributed. Let's check out the weight. I think the actual weight of this bat is probably close to 2.9, right? What matters to a batsman is the pickup weight, right? Because that's really how it impacts your timing and all. And I think there is definitely an ounce of difference between the actual weight and the pickup weight, meaning the pickup weight is slightly lighter just because of the unique profile of the bat, right? I know I'm teasing you guys with not sharing more about what the uniqueness is, but we'll get to it in just a minute. Let's talk about the ping now, which is very important, right? You can see that, that's the sweet spot right there. Let's take the bottom. Back to sweet spot. Slightly on the top end. Okay. Ping is pretty sweet, right? Again, I would say from what I can sense in terms of the ping, there's probably nothing to worry about, I would say, and nothing like extremely extraordinary either. But it feels just right with the kind of bat that this is, right? So very impressed with the ping overall. So that kind of covers the dimension of balance, pickup and ping. From CricMax's perspective, these three aspects you must consider. Let's talk more about the uniqueness of this bat now in terms of more details of the profile. Alright, coming to the uniqueness. Now, notice this, okay? There is a dual spine in this bat, right? As you would see in most of the willows, the spine is a single spine shaping up this way. This bat has a dual spine, right? As you can see, very unique concept, right? And one that has been tried by various manufacturers in different ways. However, I like this the most. There is still a spine, okay? Right? The fact that it is dual doesn't take anything away from the actual effectiveness of the bat. That's what I like the most, right? So this is one dimension of the uniqueness. I think it shaves weight off, but it continues to give you the sweet spot. That's the beauty, and I think that's what the manufacturer intended to do, and I think they've done justice to it from what I can see. What you do get with the dual spine, because the weight is shaved off here, you get a slightly heavier bottom as well, which is also very unique and very helpful for a batsman. Okay, let's talk about the second dimension, right? When you would hold this bat, you are going to feel something unique about the handle, and it actually it's driven by this hex shape handle, right? And you notice the hollowness in the handle, right? From the manufacturing standpoint, this is a very unique approach to the creation of the bat, right? And I think from the end user, without going too much into the technicality of this, is when you are holding the bat, you will find the handle to be responsive to the grip, right? I think that's the beauty. What I can feel in this bat, and that is unique to this, apart from that sets it apart effectively, right, is the fact that I feel like the handle is working with me, right? I don't know how they have done it, but that's what I feel, and that's what I think is real, that comes about with this uniqueness, right? So those are the two dimensions that kind of addresses this Willow's uniqueness. Let's talk about the generic stuff now, right? As I already touched about it, right? The balance is even. You can look at the edges, right? Very thick, right? It addresses to the current trend of Willow, right? And I think as a batsman, you should be very impressed with this. Coming on to the grains, right? This particular Willow has 10 grains, pretty straight. Again, it's a grade 2 Willow, right? And I think it does justice to that aspect of it very well, right? Now, when you look at the bat, I think the way the manufacturers are going about this process is they are trying to be very consistent. And I would say there are not many who are doing a good job at it, but you would see from the aesthetics perspective, right, this bat has done pretty well, right? Meaning it sticks to the black and white theme, right? You can see the authenticity of the brand in the toe, right? You can validate the shape of the toe as well, right? Look at the sides, top, right? So when you look at this Willow and you see it standing amongst the rack, which we do pretty regularly, this one stands out, right? So they've done a pretty good job in terms of maintaining the aesthetic nature of Slazenger's cricket Willow. All in all, very impressed.